Hello everyone, Shan here, and welcome to Fredbear's Resort. This is made by the same person who made A Golden Pass Chapter 1, but this is even older than that. But, I told Finn to choose which game I was gonna play, and he chose this one, so...
And I'm here.
Yep, he's here. So this is the one we're doing.
If you don't like the video, you can blame me.
Nothing against the developer, it's just A Golden Pass Chapter 1 was a little boring, so I'm hoping this isn't boring. Also, I saw that the developer is remaking A Golden Pass, or at least updating it. I will definitely play it when that happens. I would like to see how it is better, you know. But, we're doing this now, so yay. I don't know why I can look around on the main menu, but I can do that. Anyway, I guess just go in. Oh, my eyes!
Flashbang. Is this supposed to happen?
I have no idea.
There's nothing going on. It's just a white screen.
Okay.
I don't know if that was supposed to happen, and I don't think the cutscene rendered properly.
I don't think so.
Oh, this is off to a great start.
Hold control for flashlight and shift to turn off the power.
Okay, at least the lighting isn't too bad.
Yeah. 1.
Hello? Hello? Oh, hi. Welcome to Fredbear's Resort.
Why are there two Fredbear?
I see you took the night shift to watch
Good
over
question.
the place at night, and I decided
One
to
is Spring
guide
Freddy,
you throughout the
clearly.
night.
That's what I was gonna say.
And as you may have noticed, these characters are...
Noticed.
Yeah. Remember Fredbear's family diner from the 80s? Well, we basically bought them out for a brand new resort, for entertainment purposes of this silent town. The whole reason we needed you to work is to watch out for any criminals that will find any interest in taking this stolen
behind.
road. So glad we have you. However, I'm gonna dig deep on that. The robots have some sort of free roaming mode. We tried to turn off that feature, but it seems quite impossible even for us. So I advise you to walk through the building for them, to keep them safe, you know. And if anyone wanders into your office, defend the best you can so they can return.
Yep.
I am unsure why, but they have a pattern movement. Something to do with their AI. I feel Spring Bonnie might move this night. She will make her way around the location.
Her?
She's to the right hole. Hold your light on her until she gets closer. And then put the mask on. When you hold the light on her, her system will go crazy, and when you throw the mask, she will go back. The rest I am unsure about, but I will update you about that tomorrow. For now, I'm signing off. Good night.
Alright, thank you.
I got about half of that.
I do have to say, I would have chose a different Spring Bonnie model if you were gonna make it female.
Yeah. Although, I don't really know any Spring Bonnie model that looks remotely female.
Cutie Trees looks female.
I forgot about that one. That was so old.
Tangents V2 looks feminine. At least it has eyelashes. So, you guys come here often?
Damn, you got the silent treatment.
Yeah, that's what usually happens.
Yeah, it's 3 AM and nothing's happened.
Yeah. The good news is, at least, is it looks like there's no power, so I can just stare at them all I want.
I would have loved your power turned off there. Oh. Okay. So is Cam 1 the stage?
Yeah, Cam 1 is the stage.
Okay. Gotcha. Hollow.
Hollow.
This is probably gonna be like FNaF 1, where it's really simple the first 2 nights, I would guess.
Yeah.
Or it's just gonna be really bad and it's gonna be simple every night. Glad you remember what to do, because I was... Never mind.
Never mind.
The timing.
Uh,
Well, I wasn't listening, / I could barely understand what that person was saying, because they're heavy-ass accent.
yeah. Oh, well, we'll hear again.
Hold your light on her until she gets closer, and then put the mask on. When you hold
mask?
the light
Mask?
on her,
What mask?
the system will go.
Okay,
Oh,
there
that
is a
mask.
mask.
When you throw the mask, she will go back.
I wonder how many actual, like, Fredbear's games there are, because it feels like there's, like, so many.
I feel like 90% of the fan games are Fredbear's.
I wouldn't say 90%, but yeah. A good majority are. Yeah, the lack of, or I guess the excess of power makes this not very difficult.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what Fredbears do.
Yeah.
Ooh, so spooky. Ooh. Also, I have to say, I've seen a few Fredbear's games that make the static yellow colored, and I've always thought it looked ugly.
You paid attention to static colors?
Yep. I know it's dumb, but I've noticed it.
Okay. Yeah, I guess it is a little yellowy.
It looks like piss static.
Where your eyeball go?
I can't tell if they're reflective or if they're gone.
Pretty sure they're just gone.
I think so too, but it looks like they're reflecting light from the arcades.
No, I think that's just the fong of the socket.
Maybe.
I mean, this game definitely looks like the...
Oh no, those are reflective eyes. You could see it when he came closer. Or, sorry, she came closer. And you just reached 6 a.m. We know you're not going to get here in time. Thank you. Yay!
Okay.
Cool!
Night 2.
Night 2! Night 2!
If the game has just continued to be like this, I think this footage is going to the recycling bin.
I don't know. I might upload it, but I don't know about this week.
Hello?
Just
Oh,
upload
hey.
it raw.
Glad to see you have returned. I certainly didn't cause you too much issues, but I did learn something. Fredbear is gonna move tonight. His AI seems to have chosen your second night to move. But, seriously, he
That
will
makes
make his
sense.
way to your office. So watch for him on the cameras to see when he's there. And when you see him opening the door, or hear him opening the door, face the right hall and stay completely still until you hear him shut the door. Making eye contact with him is not a good idea, as
Okay.
he will attack any intruder. So the best thing to do is what I just said. And that's all I got for tonight. I hope you have a great night, and good luck.
I wish I was you right now, man.
Living at large. Living like Larry.
Yep. was
Bye-bye.
fast.
That was quick. Why does Fredbear having, like, one eyelid down? He looks like he's trying to raise me up.
Why?
Is that not what it looks like?
That's not what I thought he looked like. I thought he looked like he was having brain damage. He's having a stroke.
Really, that would be like eyes. Like, cross-eyed. Right now, he just looks like he wants to pin me to a wall. And anyways.
Okay.
Is Fredbear actually gonna move?
Maybe.
Maybe.
At like 5 a.m. he'll move.
Yeah. What they say about him? Just don't look at him and stay still.
They said turn around and don't turn back until you hear him leave.
Yeah, and they said don't look at him as well.
Yeah, they said because he doesn't like eye contact. Relatable.
Okay, then.
You know what, Fredbear? I relate to you. We're both fat. We both look like we should probably have been put down, and we both don't like eye contact. Oh, hey, look at that. He moved.
It was at 4 a.m., not 5 a.m.
Yep.
Hello. Bye-bye.
You wanted to play the games?
Oh.
Can you leave, please?
What if there wasn't a sound cue for it?
Phone guy said that you'd hear him leave.
Oh, okay, I didn't hear that part. Or if I did, I couldn't understand what the hell he was saying.
Okay, I have a feeling it didn't play, or it played instantly. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, cool!
Easy peasy. I can't remember many of the FNaF Hoaxes, to be honest.
I remember, obviously, Sparky. And then there was...
Although I didn't even hear about that one until much later.
Really?
No. I mean, to be fair, I joined in when FNaF 4 was about to happen.
That is true, you did.
The only ones I knew about were, like, thinking that Springtrap was, like, Fredbear or something like that.
Oh yeah, most people thought that.
The Shadow Toy Chica thing or whatever that was supposed to be.
Do you remember Shadow BB?
No, I never saw that one.
Do you remember the purple guy animatronic?
I think that's what I'm referring to when I say Shadow Toy Chica.
Oh,
Like
okay.
Shadow Toy Chica, but fat.
Yeah. Okay, that makes more sense.
But I think when I saw it, like the first few times, people referred to it as Shadow Toy Chica or something like that.
And then there was
FNaF Hoaxes.
there was Chrome Freddy.
Chrome Freddy.
Yeah, I never understood that one. For some reason, people thought that there was a Chrome Freddy in FNAF 3.
Yeah, I've never heard of that one.
You want to know one of the weirdest things? One of the newest FNAF hoaxes is Emerald Freddy.
Minecraft? What are you talking about? Emerald Freddy.
It's just like a... It looks like a booger Freddy, but it's in FNAF 1. I don't understand this hoax, but it's a thing that's happened in the past year.
In FNaF 1.
In FNAF 1, yes, it came from this image. I don't even know if it should be called a hoax, because I feel like no one would genuinely believe that's real, right? It has to be that they just liked the idea and went with it.
Yeah.
Because there's no way anyone actually believed this was a thing, right?
Mm-hmm. What the fuck? Okay. I typed in FNaF Hoaxes, and the icon for the wiki, like, fandom page is the freaking Emerald Freddy.
Oh, great. Oh, yeah, Golden Toy Freddy was the thing. Nightmare JJ was actually kind of...
Oh, yeah, Golden Toy Freddy. Yeah.
Oh, and obviously the Talbert files counts as a big hoax that was recent. Anyways, I was recording all that.
I really thought you paused it, okay.
I mean, I paused it when I was telling you about Flip Trap, but when we started talking about the other hoaxes, I unpaused it because I thought we were going to continue, and then we talked about that instead.
Okay.
Anyway, night 3, right?
Yeah.
Hello again, Night Guard. Your third night here, huh? You seem to be doing great. Halfway there. And as you may have noticed, there's another bear on the stage called Spring Freddy.
Spring Freddy, yeah.
Okay, we guessed that.
Fredbear, based on the popular mascot Freddy Fazbear. He's kinda the hardest from what I have heard. So, you see that laptop in front of you on the desk? Well, it used to be connected to the security cameras, but it suddenly stopped working. However, it is connected to Spring Freddy's AI. So when you see a number appear on the monitor with a T block, Head to the camera and stare at that camera until Spring Freddy disappears. When he does that, he will make his way to your right side. When he's there, shut off all your lights until he leaves to his stage. He will basically scan the area, so nobody is registered as a pre-game. I really hope you understand that. And have a nice night.
I don't
Tomorrow
understand
will be
anything.
my final chat with you, because I have work to do. So see you tomorrow night.
Okay.
So, when you see the number on the camera, you stare at him, and then he'll show up behind me and you turn the lights off. I understood correct, yes?
I didn't understand shit.
Okay, well, we'll find out. Do you remember which one is... Okay, good. I wasn't sure if shift was flashlight or if it was control.
It's different in every fan game. Jesus.
That was so loud, my ears!
Very bass.
Okay.
You died.
How much you want to bet we're gonna die?
That seems like a sound cue. Oh, never mind. That's the other one. I would guess he's gone. He's on camera 2.
Yeah, Okay, cool. Can you...
Okay, I get it. He just takes a second.
Go away!
There you go.
Oh, hi.
Hey, perfect.
Power off! Go away! Cool, thank you.
Oh, he went fast. Oh, hello, Spring Bonnie.
Alright, cool. Okay, cool.
It's 6 a.m.
Whee! It's been a long time since I played a Golden Past. But, to be honest, I think this one's better.
Really?
And I think it's only because of Spring Freddy.
To me, this game is boring as shit.
I don't know. I haven't played a Golden Past in so long. I could be wrong. And when I say better, I don't mean a lot better. Let's put it this way. A Golden Past, I just felt bored through the whole thing. At least with Spring Freddy in this, I feel a little engaged. So much of this is going to be cut out.
I'd be surprised if you even uploaded this.
Like I said, I probably will, but probably not this week.
Hello there, Night Guard. Tonight will
I feel
be the
like
final night
Freddy's
of the costume.
birthday week deserves
So
better.
I want to say you're doing great.
Yeah.
Nothing seems to be a bother
We
to
could.
you.
I'll choose something
I
better.
really hope
I'll
you
choose
find
something better after
better, though.
this.
I heard they get more
Finn,
aggressive.
we can blame this on
so
Finn. Finn did not choose the
go
best
on.
one.
However,
I saw Freddy's Sword that
won't
looked
be a
funny.
problem
This is
for
not funny. I'm
Just
yawning
keep it
because
up
I'm bored.
And you'll be done in no time for your paycheck at the end of tomorrow night. I do have lots of work to do, so I have to go now. Good luck.
Okay, thanks. So no secret fourth character yet?
Well, I'd be surprised if there was one.
I don't know, they kind of pulled the endo out of nowhere in A Golden Past.
So you do remember the game.
Sort of.
Yeah, it just sucks because like
Oh, wait.
there's so many Fredbear's games, but I feel like most of them are just bad.
Yeah.
They just are like 3 or 4 characters and just boring mechanics and repetitive nonsense.
Well,
Which I guess a lot of FNaF is repetitive nonsense, but I mean, like, you know, after FNaF 1, you know, it was kind of spiced up a little in different ways.
Yeah.
But it just feels like most fan games just try to make, you know, especially with Fredbear games, they're just like kind of just the repetitiveness of FNaF 1 without the charm of FNaF 1, so it just ends up being boring as crap.
Wait, which one? 3.
I don't know. There's so much you could do with Fredbear's games, but I feel like most people just don't make anything creative.
Yeah. Well, I think the real problem with Fredbear's games is, you know, the animatronics, unless you're gonna change the story a whole bunch, the animatronics aren't gonna be possessed. And you can only really have 3 animatronics. Fredbear, Spring Bonnie, and the puppet, if you believe the puppet was there.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you can throw Spring Freddy in there, or Endo 02, or whatever.
Wait, which one? 3? Okay, yeah, I was already on. Yeah, I don't know. Just...
You're right, it's limited. I mean, I've also seen plenty of people, like, throw in, like, the Unwithereds. I think that makes it more interesting.
I agree.
I don't know. I feel like there could be a lot more done. I mean, I guess if you're just making a click team game, obviously there's not that much that can be done. I guess I'm thinking more of like Unreal Engine,
Yeah,
Unity, since I feel like that's what most people nowadays use for stuff. Other than people who, you know, don't know how to use anything but click team. I just never find these kinds of games. I'm never intrigued by them. Not saying you can't make a good click team game that's Fredbear's related. I'm just saying most of them suck.
yeah. I mean, if Fredbear and Friends Left to Rot counts, I think that was good, but it wasn't like majority on Fredbear, you know? So
almost nothing on Fredbear. It was just like the first section. And there was other characters in that. Like Endo and stuff.
where is he? Oh, there he is.
Yeah, that game was more of like a hodgepodge of different stuff rather than a Fredbear's game.
Yeah.
I would say, shit, what was that game? The Final Nights 4, that was a Fredbear's game.
Yeah, Final Nights 4 is like the only one I can think of that succeeds at being interesting and scary.
Yeah. To be fair, though, it had a dev who had a lot of experience.
Yeah. And here's the thing. Actually, wait, what am I talking about? The Return to Bloody Nights is good.
Oh, that game feels like, I know it's a FNaF Fredbear's fan game, but it feels like, I don't know, it feels like its own thing. It's probably just because the animatronics look way different.
Probably.
And, I don't know, that actually, like, graphically looks good. No offense. I don't know. Yeah, no. Return to Bloody Nights is amazing.
It's scary and it has story to it.
Yeah. And it looks, like, visually good as well. Unique mechanics.
Yeah.
And they're not crazy unique, but they're unique enough to where it's not like, you know.
Okay, it actually
here
has
we go again.
Tension and atmosphere.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I really do feel bad because we're just kind of dunking on this guy's games, and I really do respect that he put in the effort to make these. I respect that he got them done. I really do feel bad. It's just they're not interesting.
I mean, yeah.
And I guess
you
it's
gotta
not,
be honest.
And I guess
without
it's
criticism,
not, like,
how are people supposed to improve, you know?
Yeah.
That's my take on things.
I don't actually know how old this is. Let me check. I can look through the devlogs and see when the oldest one was, which was 3 years ago.
I did not think this game was only 3 years old.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be more like 5 or 6.
Yeah, I thought it was like 6 years old or something.
This isn't as old as a Golden Past. A Golden Past is older. The first one.
Really? Because the Golden Pass visually looks better.
The oldest
even stranger.
devlog for a Golden Pass Chapter 1 was 4 years ago. And the oldest devlog for this mentions, I want to clarify one thing. This has nothing to do with a Golden Past. So, a Golden Past is older.
That's strange. Because like I said, like I will look at your Golden Pass video. It looks a lot, like, visually, it looks like, you know, a newer game. Whereas this looks like a game from like we said, 5 or 6 years ago.
Yeah, no, I agree. I really would have thought... I really would have thought Golden Past was newer. Still, though, I don't want to, like, tear it down. I respect the game. It's just not for me, you know?
It's fine to give criticism. Like I said, people aren't gonna make the same stupid mistakes they make if you don't give criticism.
I know, but it's a passion project, and I don't want to take away their passion, you know?
Their passion is taken away by 2 ding-dongs editing or recording YouTube videos. I mean, when it's really a passion project. If you care about something enough, like, I don't know.
I just want to make it clear that even if I'm not the biggest fan of your game, I don't want you to take what I say too hard, you know? I mean, I say that as if you're even watching this. You're probably not. But on the off chance you do, I still respect the effort and everything you've put into it. I just want to make that clear. Anyway, night 5.
Oh, I thought okay, we're going into night 5 now?
I think so.
Okay. Right. Guess I was just talking over night 4.
Yeah, we were talking through all of night 4.
Good on you for being able to focus.
Thank you.
Although I guess it's not that hard. Yeah, my thing is, I always... Whenever there's something I think could be done better, even if I like the game, I give criticism about it. Because I think, even if, on the very off chance that the person who made it actually sees it, I think it's always good to try to do better and not settle for, you know, okay.
No, I definitely agree. I just feel bad when it's a case like this where I feel like I say so much more negative than positive.
I mean, you know, the thing is, it's an older game. They have newer stuff put out. And considering, like, a Golden Pass seems like their main project, and this was a side one, I don't think they would be butthurt about it at all. And if they did, that'd be kind of immature of them.
Yeah, I guess. I just want to make sure people understand I don't mean to be a jerk, or I don't mean any harm.
Being critical is not being a jerk. And if people think that, they need to grow up.
Yeah, it's just I know that if I made this and people were saying the kind of things that we're saying, I'd feel bad. But I'm also a very sensitive person, so I don't know.
I mean, I don't know. People, like... to me, this is the same as if people were criticizing the crap out of Redemption. Like, yeah, go ahead. It was an older project from many years ago, and it wasn't my best work. I mean, even like Phoenix, that was like, what, 3 years ago or 2.5?
Oh god, don't say that.
when did I officially quit Phoenix? Probably about 2 years ago, but I didn't. But it's been like 2.5 years since the. Actually, no. It's almost been 3 years since the final episode of Phoenix.
I don't like this. Please stop talking.
What do you mean?
I don't want to feel old, Finn.
You're 20! You're not old!
No, but you're saying things that felt like they should have been like a year ago or 4 years ago.
You just have a terrible sense of time, dude.
I know that. Okay, you know what I'm gonna say? You want actual criticism for this game instead of it just me saying that it's relatively boring. Here's an actual criticism. You can spend the majority of this game just turned around and nothing will happen. The only time you have to go the other way is when Spring Freddy makes the noise implying that he's on a camera, but because his AI is so high at this point, you look at the camera for like 10 seconds and he's gone, and you go right back to turning around, making Fredbear completely not a threat, and Spring Bonnie barely a threat because you're already turned around.
Yeah, just too few characters, too much downtime, especially in the earlier nights. No tenseness. Everything's just too... Visually speaking, think it doesn't look very well done. Could be a lot better lighting and visual effects. What else can I say that's like actual criticism? More unique mechanics. I mean,
better voice acting would be useful. Not as in. I don't mean this to sound. What's the word? I don't.
People need to be able to understand what the person is saying.
Yeah,
to get the instructions.
I'm not
or at
saying
least add subtitles. At the very least.
Subtitles would be very good. That would fix the big problem. It's hard to get good voice acting sometimes. And if you want to voice a character or yourself, because this might have just been you voicing it yourself, having an accent sometimes makes it hard to understand what they're saying. And I'm sorry to say that because I feel like that's kind of rude in a way, but I don't mean it to be.
It's just true. I can barely understand. Like, when people are non-native English speakers, I mean, it's just kind of a fact that it's hard to understand what they're saying.
I didn't mention this in either of the videos I uploaded, but I actually did have a criticism for both of them, that neither of them gave subtitles. And I think you should give your games subtitles if there's voice acting in them.
Yeah, it depends. I mean, if the person is able to speak really clearly and is a native English speaker, I think, or I should say like a native, I guess speaker for that audience that you're targeting. Usually it's English though, because that's the most commonly spoken language. I think it's fine. Like the voice acting in FNaF Rewritten is so good and so clear. You can totally understand what they're saying at all times. The issue is like...
Oh, hey, I got a star.
And even like native English speakers, sometimes they just mumble a bit, way too much. I remember even like Final Nights 4, there was some mumbling voice acting.
Yeah.
And yeah, if your voice acting or whoever you got to voice act isn't very clear and speaks projectingly, then yeah, you're probably gonna want some subtitles.
Yeah. I do think that there's cases where subtitles aren't needed, but I will say I think if you have the ability to add subtitles, you should. Just because even if the voice acting is clear, there can be people who are hard of hearing and they might not be able to understand, or they have auditory processing issues and are unable to figure out what's being said. So it's always nice to have.
Well, okay, my thing to that is most FNaF games have audio Like, you need to be able to hear very well. So why are you playing a FNaF game to begin with?
You bring up a decent point there. Anyways, do you think there's a sixth night?
One way to find out.
I'm gonna check the extras first, just in case.
Oh. Yeah.
Since we can do that now. And extras are some of my favorite pints. Well, custom night, probably not a sixth night then. Right.
Probably not.
Spring Freddy, Spring Money. Cool.
What lovely teeth you have. Yeah, lights on, lights off.
Lights on, lights off. Yeah, these are working. Oh. Okay, there's actually a difference with you. Is there a difference with you? There is.
First, I don't feel like that was really necessary.
Yeah.
It barely changes.
Okay, for Spring Freddy, you can actually tell.
Jacksepticeye. Whoosh.
Yeah, I think for Spring Bonnie and Fredbear, you didn't need two different ones. I mean, you probably didn't even need two for Spring Freddy, but at least you could tell the difference with Spring Freddy.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't be able to tell the difference normally, I don't think, but, you know, seeing them right after each other, I can tell. Okay, now this is actually cool to see. I like this.
I can't even tell what program this is.
It's Cinema 4D.
Oh no.
Which, you know, makes sense, because when we were talking about the graphics, I was thinking this doesn't look like SFM, but it also isn't Blender.
Okay, I thought it looked like SFM, but
there was a few things that made me think it wasn't SFM. To be honest, the biggest thing that made me think it wasn't SFM was just the fact that it was a custom map. And I didn't think someone would go through the effort of making the custom map in SFM.
Fair, I guess. I mean, I'm sure it's been done, though.
I mean, it has, but I feel like most people would rather just... You know, especially since, like, this isn't a thing where you need a lot of animation. It'd just be easier to keep it in the program you
Fair enough.
make it in. Man, I love this part. I'm getting so much information from this behind the scenes here.
Good old Audacity.
Oh, yeah. Oh, look at those waveforms. Oh, look at the mic peaking right there. Okay, but I do like the rest of these behind the scenes. Okay. Oh, wait, custom night. I don't want to play the custom night, but I guess we should at least look at it real quick.
We'll see the menu for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, pretty average.
Yeah.
Should I try?
I don't think it would be much different than Night 5.
Who are we if we don't say we at least tried?
Fair enough. You do you, buddy.
If we're gonna criticize the game this harshly, we should at least go through it all.
I don't feel like we criticize very harshly. I feel like criticize pretty fairly.
For me, this feels harsh.
You don't criticize enough then, boy.
Probably not.
I criticize even the things I like. Because I just think everyone can always do better. I mean, my favorite game is Genshin, and I criticize the hell out of that. I've
Fair
criticized... I don't know. I feel like I've criticized almost every game.
I don't feel as
imaginable.
bad criticizing things that I pay for. When it's free, I feel bad. And I know Genshin isn't is free, but that's like a big company making it, so I also wouldn't feel as bad.
They make more money with their free game than most paid games companies do.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know. I've always just been someone to criticize everything. Just because, I don't know. I always want people to do better and make something the best it can possibly be.
Yeah. See, here's my thing. It's not that I feel bad for criticizing it. It's that I feel bad that I'm barely have anything good to say.
I mean,
you know, me saying
here,
that I don't have...
let's put it like this. At least, like, we're not being, like we were with Ruin 2. We could say that. Because Ruin 2, at least I absolutely just flamed it. No mercy, no remorse.
Yeah, no, I still tried to be nice with Ruin 2.
I straight up said in my outro, don't download this game. It's not worth your time.
My thing with Ruin 2 is it reached the point where it was infuriating to play.
Oh yeah. No, it was just Bug City. See, that's the point. That was the point. Like, if a game is so, like, poorly made in terms of like actual, like, coding, and it's just infuriatingly impossible, like, that's the point where I'm just, like, I kind of just, like, it goes beyond just criticizing. I straight up, like, flame the game. Because, like...
Ruin 2 was fundamentally flawed.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, I'll criticize the game for being unoriginal, boring, you know, not graphically great, poor voice, yada yada yada. When a game is, like, to the point where it barely works at all, and like it looks like they did no bug testing whatsoever, it's like, okay, that's on you, pal. Like, you should... Every single dev, no matter how big or small, whether it's a team of 80 or a team of 1, should always bug test their game thoroughly before putting it out. Whether it's a passion project or an $80 game, you should always bug test. Because, why? Because you don't need any skill to bug test a game. All you have to do is play it, and that's it. You don't even have to get someone else to play it. You just play it yourself for, like, I don't know, 10 hours, or even, like, I feel like most bugs you can find within just, like, an hour or two of playing. If it's a bigger game, yeah, definitely you'll want to play it for, like, 10 hours.
Yeah.
But, like, a small, you know, click team game, you probably only play an hour or two. And just really just jot down any bugs you see and try to fix them to the best of your ability.
Oh, did you see that? Fredbear actually has an animation. That was actually kind of cool.
I did say that. Toward my... But yeah, that's where I, like, you know, that's what this game and Ruin 2 differed. Where, like, I'm just criticizing this game, like, you know, fairly. Yeah. Whereas Ruin 2, I wasn't really criticizing it. I was, but I was also throwing in some harsh words. Because I don't know. Yeah. The difference between this and that is, you know, if you're new to making games, if you don't know this and that, that's one thing. It's just that everybody can bug test, even if you barely know coding. Now, fixing the bugs, that's a different story. But, like, you can bug test with barely any coding knowledge whatsoever.
Yeah.
Like, I took a coding class in high school and in college. I still don't know crap about coding, but I think I could I could be a bug tester for a living if I wanted to, because I understand the fundamentals of what's a bug and what's not.
Yeah. I beat it.
Good job. Like I said, I didn't think it was that different from Night 5.
No. Okay, there's
Hey,
2
you got
stars.
2 stars.
Is there 3 stars? Is there secret 8th night?
Probably not.
No. Okay.
No.
All right. Well, here's the thing. I have said a lot of things about this that are negative. It doesn't mean that I think this is bad, because I don't think this is a bad game. It functions. It's well put together, and
You know, as long as your game functions, it's not terrible.
exactly. And it's not even like.
And if it does what it's supposed to, then hey, it does what it's supposed to.
Yeah. It's not like. This isn't a bad game. Here's the way that I'm gonna put it, okay? A lot of people say mid, and I feel like they mean it as bad. I mean mid as in it's average. It's not scary. It's the later nights are kind of fun, okay? I'll admit doing the 320 mode was kind of fun. But the beginning's a slog to get through. And like you said, you know, it's the graphics aren't the greatest. They're not bad. They're average. The best thing I can say, not the best thing. The thing I can say about this whole thing is overall it's average, but that doesn't mean it's bad.
What I will say in my what's the word? I'm trying to think of what to call this. But my trying to think of the like, not harsh, not positive, like in the middle, whatever that would be called.
Fair?
My fair, rational, logical assessment of the game is it's not bad, it just feels very amateur.
Yeah.
It just feels like, you know, someone's first game they ever made, which is not a bad thing. It just means, you know, hey, if you want to continue making games, there's a lot of things you can do better, and learn from, you know, what other people thought of this game and your other games, and build upon that, and try and just improve your skills in terms of visuals, audio, and core mechanics.
Exactly. And here's the biggest thing, right? We want you to succeed. We want you to make the best game you can. Because
Yeah.
we want more good games.
Yeah, no, of course.
We wouldn't be saying these things if we didn't care about it.
Yeah, I mean, I always want better, you know, fan games out of the community. And I feel like they've been getting a lot better in the past few years. And
Yeah.
I think people are kind of learning from, you know, earlier fan games that seemed a little more like, hey, I was 13 and made this in 3 days, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like since, I don't know, maybe 2020, fan games have been, or maybe 2021, I'm not sure, have been getting better, and I hope they continue to get better, and that these devs/dev, you know, so most of the time it's usually a single person, but there are teams.
This one actually says it was made by 2.
Yeah. So there are teams of people. I think actually I feel like teams are getting more common.
Oh yeah. I mean, FNaF in real time, I believe, has like 8 people on it or something.
Yeah, and I think that's cool. I think people should. I think that's not only good because usually it comes out with a better product and a more finished product, but it also, you know, means people work together and, you know, maybe made friends
And the
along the way.
FNaF community definitely could use people working together.
I ain't ever heard truer words, bro. Yes, I mean, that as well. People need to start working together more instead of being on each other's throats all the time.
You want to actually know something funny? So I told you I played FNaF 1 Deluxe, right? But I don't think I'll upload it because it's mostly just FNaF 1.
Yeah.
So something funny in there is they added a date onto the camera. So it says like, oh, November 27th, 1993 or something, right?
Mm-hmm.
Every once in a while it changes to 2007. And I was like, why? Why is it 2007? I looked on the wiki page for it, and it said that 2 of the developers couldn't agree on when FNaF 1 takes place, so they made it both. And as silly as that is, I think the community needs a lot more of that.
Oh my lord.
I did say in the recording, though, who the heck thinks 2007?
I don't know. Never heard of anything but 1993.
I've heard some people say 1992.
Gotcha.
Just because I don't know why they in certain places, I guess the minimum wage matches with 1992, but in some places 1993, you know? So it could be either technically, I guess, but pretty much everyone just agrees 1993.
That's what Matt Pass said. I think he was the one who came up with that, at least.
I don't know if he's the first person who came up with it, but he definitely is the one that got the idea popular.
Yeah, for sure. Well, usually that's what happens at the end of the day.
Yeah,
it's whoever gets it popular.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think he stole the idea. It's Matt Pat we're talking about.
Yeah.
I think he probably just came to the same conclusion.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. You want to try out their newest game?
I was gonna say, I think we should play the newest game.
I think it'd be a good idea. You know, good comparison.
Yeah. All right. Well,
I saw Daco played the newest one, so it must be good at least, or at least decent.
Yeah. I mean, I'd love to see how much better it is. I don't know. Let me see. When did that one come out? A month ago. So there would definitely be a difference. And I definitely hope it is a big one. Anyway, thanks for watching. Sorry if we went a bit too hard on our thoughts about Fangames and stuff, but, you know, I think it's a good conversation.
Yeah, it was a constructive conversation.
And, you know, at the end of the day, your game did what it meant to do. Maybe not in the way you intended, but it definitely entertained us.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd say you still succeeded. Anyway, thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Bye. You gonna say bye?
Well, I was taking a drink.